Hey YouTube, Mike the Gambling Guy, back at you. And have you been looking for the Holy Grail of Baccarat? If you have, if we haven't found it, we're at least awfully close to finding it, right? So the lords of the Regal Castle Baccarat app have another application that has just been designed. It's actually already live on the app, so if you're using the app, perfect. And we're pairing that with a very unique money management system. And that is what I'm really here to show you today. So if you haven't seen the best Baccarat app in the kingdom, that's actually what we're talking about. And it is the Regal Castle Baccarat app. So it's both on my phone, and then once I have it on my phone, then I have access to it I have it on my desktop. So if you haven't seen it, there are literally a couple dozen different methodologies that you could use in order for bet selection on here. We're actually going to be using the Regal from the Regal Castle Baccarat app. What's so important about the Regal, Mike? I'm glad you asked. So the Regal captures the streaks. So you're going to be able to win on the streaks. You're going to be able to win on the chops. And you're also going to be able to win on the 2x2s. It's got built-in logic to say, okay, this is the way we're betting. It's kind of like a three. There's three teams in there voting, saying, okay, go my side, go my way, go my way. Well, one way is going to eventually end up winning, and that's the bet side you're going to go. And then that gets paired with an equally powerful money management system. So if you haven't seen all the different money management systems, if you're still using Martingale, there's a lot more out there. So let me open up how we get to the money management system. We come here to this little cog wheel. This is where we set our unit price. So I'm going to be doing $3 units. And the money management system we're going to be utilizing is Grail. So that might be a dragon's name. I'm not exactly sure where Grail came from. A lot of them are dragons and stuff that they've got to renamed. But this one they literally had made up out of three different money management systems. And they've pulled them together, and they're using the logic of having it on a computer-based system that they can do that. And you're going to see next to anytime you've got a little plus next to one of the money management systems, it also means that it's a progressive money management. So if I win my first bet for 1 unit, then my next bet is going to be 2 units, right? So it's hopefully to multiply that winning. Now our goal for a Grail or for playing the Regal is only 3 to 4 units per shoe, and then we'll jump to another shoe. But you can see there are literally, I don't know, dozens of different money management systems that are in here. How would you learn those? Well, if you've downloaded the app and you want to join the support group, man, they literally do live play for their members. So you can actually go out there and play right along with them. But with this, we're going to go ahead and choose Grail and going to update that. So the buy-in, $750. So if you want to play for $1, your buy-in, not your bankroll, but your buy-in, just what you're buying in for this session is going to be $250. If you want to do a $5 unit, then it's going to be $1,250, right? $250 per dollar that you're playing. You're going, that seems awfully steep, Mike. It is, and that is actually for your protection. So that way, if the shoe does start going south, the money management system has enough wiggle room in order to go, okay, we're going to pull you back. So let's just jump into a shoe and show you how this goes. I'm going to minimize the app just so I can see all the different shoes. So you can see I'm playing on Evolution. And if you want to know where I'm playing, feel free to shoot me an email, MikeTheGamblingGuy@gmail.com. MikeTheGamblingGuy@gmail.com. I'll certainly tell you. It goes against YouTube's policy for me to show the URL or to talk about the URL or where I actually play or put it in the chat. There's been plenty of other content creators that have just been canceled just for showing that information. I think that's ridiculous, but it's their rules, so we're gonna play within their rules. If you want to know where I play, again, just reach out. So for this one, actually let's just go to this speed Baccarat. This one's moving here a little bit. So I want to get into a shoe that has had a little bit of action going on. And now the red light is on the app. You can see that. There's a little red light up here, a little red traffic light. That's going to allow me to go ahead and input the data in here without actually saying that I did place bets, right? So you can see we would have had 2 losses, a win, and now a loss. And now it's saying bet on the player, and that would have been another loss. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn the red light off, and it's saying that we're on a streak, and it wants us to bet on banker. So remember, I was looking for streaks and chops. So I think because it just went up to that third one, because before I was asking for a player, we would have seen that it was betting on the chop. But now it's going, okay, it looks like this is going to turn into a streaky shoe. So let's see if we can get the streaks to happen and not go back to a chop. And there it was. So there's our first unit. So we know that anytime that we get a win, the system's going to go, all right, awesome, we got a win. Now what? Now what? Well, we're going to wait. We're going to take a heartbeat. And this system is not a fast-paced action. We're not looking to make a bet on every hand within the shoe. It's more selective to go in and go, okay, anytime you see all these blue dots, that was literally the system going, not feeling comfortable yet. Let's see what's going on. So now we're going to tell the system that we had a player, and this is again, the system's going, are we in a streak, or are we going back to a chop? So it wants to take another minute to look. So it's not. This you should never get stressed out playing the Regal. It kind of chooses its spots to go into. So we got another player, and it's still not convinced that we're gonna have another player. It's like, let's see. So I'm currently up 1 unit. So I'm expecting my next bet will be for 2 units. And remember, I'm just trying to get 3 to 4 units out of here as a goal. So it was like, no, we're going to wait, and look what happened. Yes, it could have got lucky. I'm not going to say it sometimes isn't going to get lucky. It's Baccarat, right? It's close to a 50-50 game as you can get. The app does, you can see, it did take away my 15 cents for the commission, for the $3 bet. So now it wants a $6 bet on the banker because now we're in chop mode. So I know I had $3 there, so I'm just going to rebet and double it. So long as it stays in chop mode, we'll get our 3 units minus the commission. So I like to say 3 to 4 units, because if I get 3 units of all on the banker side, I kind of like to hang out and get one more on the one more just to cover that commission before I'll jump to another shoe. But I mean, we did this in what, 5-6 minutes as far as watching this and getting our result and saying, okay, I'm up 855. I can absolutely leave this shoe and feel good about it. I'm up 855. Put that on my spreadsheet so it's marking towards my daily goal. And now we're going to tell it that we have a banker. And it's like, okay, we're good to wait. Again, all we need is one more unit. But again, you should not be stressed out playing the Regal. Just stick to the money management system of Gorgol. It will pull you through. It will. But some shoes, if you get into a losing streak, it just can take a while to get back. It's sometimes there's a little bit of a fight to get back. But fear not. Fear not, young brave one. Use some night talk, I guess. You'll get back there. So I really just want to get on and show you this application. Really is close to getting to a perfect system in order for this using the computer to go, okay, let's go ahead and beat the streaks, the chops, and the 2x2s in order to come out and be successful. Because that's what it's all about, right? Just like one of the lords of the castle says, take a little bit of money, take a lot of money, just take some, because we're all trying to get our money from the casino, right? Take a little, take a lot. Sneak in, get my last bet to cover those commissions. We'll see if we can't get this one before we just wrap it up. I'm not greedy. Just want my 3 to 4 units. Now, if it was all 3 on the player side, I'd have been out of here. Got to beat a 7. That was gonna be hard to do. All right, now we got a player. This is where it's doing the chop to beat the 2x2s. Because it was looking for that first chop, and if it didn't first chop, it goes, it should second chop. Because this is how it's working the 2x2s. Just like that. And we actually made more money. So now we're up $14.55. I'm going to put that in my spreadsheet. It's not a bad little go for this little bet. So I was glad we were able to jump on and show you this. I've kind of missed being out here with you guys. Hope to hear from you. Again, Mike, thegamblerguy@gmail.com. If you are not yet subscribing, please subscribe. It does help the channel. And if you've held up this long, bless you. Not Gazoon tight. That's totally different. So until next time, Mike the Gambler Guy. I'm out.